What's up, Rasmanites? I unintentionally lied. I said that Film Fan Beats was the last one, but literally just as soon as I finished filming Film Fan Beats, I was going to the internet to try and grab some images for thumbnails for all the contest entries, and I saw that MediaWorld01 had put up a contest. So here's my entry into that one. Congrats on your mark, man. Thanks for such a great contest. And I just want to preface it. I already have all of the three Superman films. I just got the Blu-ray Region 1 version for Christmas, so there's no reason for me to have those. So if I get drawn for that one, just pass me up and go to the next person. It's only fair. So I'll only be going for first prize, which is to have you help me pick out something if I win first place. So, favorite trailer? You said on a Blu-ray, but real quick, I want to talk about the ones that I just can't stop watching now, and that's Star Trek Into Darkness and Iron Man 3. Both of those look so good, and I just get such chills and such goosebumps all over in anticipation of those films. So I've watched those YouTube uploads hundreds of times now. And as far as my favorite one on Blu-ray, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, which, yes, for those of you keeping track, this is the Target exclusive edition that is supposed to have a beautiful slipcover. My freaking Target never even got the slipcover. So, this edition is naked, and I've been trying for ages to try and find just the slipcover for this, to no avail. But Harry Potter is my favorite franchise of all time, and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows I think is the greatest ending of any saga of all time. And when I see the way they edited together that final fight between Voldemort and Harry in the trailer, like, I watch that trailer and it still gets me psyched up, even though I've seen the film close to 15 times by now. So yeah, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Most gripping series, or series that you just grabbed a hold of and you just wanted more and more and more. I'm going to give you a drama and a comedy. Both of these are still on the air, as you know from the last contest that you had, though. I'm an avid TV watcher, so I really could have answered this with anything. So I'm going to go with stuff still on the air. So first up, in drama we have a show that I'm going to be doing a series on with my buddy Tattling76, who gifted me this, the season 1 Blu-ray that is. We have ABC's Once Upon a Time. This is a show that is centered around the Grimm fairy tale characters, and it doesn't just tell the stories of the fairy tales. What it does is tells you what happens in between the fairy tales or after the fairy tales, and everyone in here is given a real life representation and given a real life backstory, and there's actually a character that was created out of Snow White and Prince Charming's backstory. And this is the greatest show I think I've seen in the last 10 years, even better than Lost, which is saying a lot, and it's from the creators of Lost, so I can't really say anything more about it in just a contest entry video. But if anybody hasn't seen this, you haven't lived. Go and check out Once Upon a Time right now. And for comedy, favorite comedy on the air right now, it is The Big Bang Theory. What can I say about this? Just a show made by geeks for geeks with a real life astrophysicist. I almost said particle physicist, but astrophysicist as a consultant, so the smart stuff that they say is real. Just the greatest comedy on the air right now, and the most recent episode in season 6 was one of the best they've ever done. where they dressed up like the Next Generation crew, and then the girls were debating over comic book lore. It was just absolutely fantastic. So, can't say enough about Big Bang. It's my favorite comedy of all time, probably. And I forgot to grab the representation for my favorite extra. So I guess I'll just have to talk about it because I'm an idiot and I forgot to do it, and I don't want to waste, 3 minutes in the video going to my shelf and pulling it out. But it's The Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know why people hate on that film after seeing it for the first time on Blu-ray. I think it's much more closer to the comic book origins of Peter Parker, and when you watch all the extras on that film, not just one, but when you watch all the extras on it, you are immediately sucked in because everybody in that project was just so passionate about that film. And Mark Webb in particular is a lifelong Spider-Man fan, as is Andrew Garfield, who plays Peter Parker / Spider-Man. So if you haven't given that film a chance, you don't know what you're missing. And the extras are unbelievable, and I have watched the extras every time I've watched the film, which is not a normal thing for me. And extras have to really grab my attention. I do love watching special features, don't get me wrong. Special features are my favorite part of a Blu-ray or a DVD, but I don't watch every single one of them every time I pop a film in. But The Amazing Spider-Man, I do. So those are my answers, man. Thanks again for a great contest. A reminder of the official sponsors of this program and channel: Handi Enterprises Inc., your productivity and communication specialist, the company I work for. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the Twitter, like the Facebook, find the LinkedIn, support the blog. If I can get up to 200 people increase from where we were at the beginning of 2013 to where we are at the end of 2013, then I get a $200 bonus for my job, since I'm in charge of all that social media. So it would really help me out. So if you didn't know about it and haven't already done so, please do so. I would so greatly appreciate it. And this is Reality According. Oh, and of course I'll have the contest entry video for Media Assault down below as well. So again, everything for the company in the description box, and the contest video in the description box. This is Reality According to the Razzman, and Razzman style is not just a catchphrase, but a way of life.